Hello. Greetings.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Glen. When you're on summer break, and generally a stay-at-home parent anyways, 9 a.m. sometimes comes early. So yeah, it's one of those days. And as usual, the computer's not cooperating. That's the way life goes. All right, so while I get that working again, let's get into it and see what we need to do. Today is going to be a bit of preparing and shopping and digging and those sorts of things, because we need to do a bunch of that stuff. And I need to make sure my mouse sensitivity. Finding Minecraft was making me a little bit sick. So let's try to boot the easy buttons again so we can actually control things around here. And then we'll get off to the shopping district. I know I need to do repairs, but I also need to do some books and things, so let's go book shopping first. I did do some mining of diamonds last night, so first things first, even before we get that far, is I need to start a prediction. A prediction of diamonds. Yay! Alright. Did the buttons work? No, maybe, kinda, sorta, when they feel like it. Yes. Excellent. Good, now I have control. Yep, I do have control. This is good. Alright, so, first things first, let's get that prediction done. Let's see, we have... Back down to the basement here. My Scrub Lord! Thanks, Fox. I appreciate it. Okay, so what we're going to do, this is not the world's nicest angle at the moment, but we need to get ourselves a prediction going. Platforms, predictions, right? Prediction, I think I said? Refresh. Okay, so first back. I say first a lot. I had a bit of a good evening. So let's do about half of these. Yeah, 17 will do. That's way more than I'm going to need. Oops, I didn't bring the right... Okay. Fortune 3. Right, and I think I need to get rid of the feathers. Do I have... When all else fails, just make another chest. Why not? Oh, that will be perfect, actually. There, feather box. Why not? Okay, let's going to leave it out in the open so it'll remind me that I need to deal with this. I hope that will work. You never know. Oh, and I'm going to want to take my ender chest with me, just because it's like my safety blanket. Not too bad taking a truck topper off. Well, that's good to hear. Good morning, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Good morning properly to Mike Burton. So it sounds like you guys have a system such a way that taking the topper off isn't as bad as it sounds, and you don't have to do it all the time, just every once in a while. Okay, we've got Fortune 3 versus 17. Can't spell. And 4. Okay, so it's going to be one of those standard even or odds. Even or odd. And oh, even. Odd. I don't know why even always comes out for odd, but it's just the way it works. And let's see. Let's give it 9:15. I don't think it's going to take me all that long. So let's give it I don't know, 5 minutes, I guess. That ought to work. Sure, sounds great. This works. There. I think the prediction was in our faces the other day, so it's probably not. One. Any. What's in here? Fun. Here we go. It's small, but it works. Make it go higher. Let's see. Today I can. When I wanted to move this on the weekend, it didn't want to cooperate at all. And I think I see why. It wants to snap everything. Yeah. That explains a lot. Okay. So, let's pull these out of inventory, put them back where it's safe. That away with this. I may want that. The tools and whatnot. Going to double check and see if there's anything else I can put in storage we need. No, we're good. Alright, and I do have to take a fly out to where we were yesterday, where we were working, because I got lucky, and I was digging a little bit after hours, and picked up a trident, so we need to get that thing repaired while we're at it. Okay, so let's do that, and then go shopping, I think. I managed to figure out how to get it tweaked clear enough I can actually see when the drowned are bothering me. So I figured out how to turn off the marking of what block it is in there and just get the shapes. And that's really helpful because I still am able to see the errors. I'll show you real quick. So you can see I'm all the red at the bottom is where it's erroring, saying wrong block, and that means that between that and the space in between, like the spot in the middle, that's the stuff I need to dig out. But when you're digging around, it's a lot easier to see where the drowns are coming from. So problem semi-solved. Nice. And one of the results of that was a trident. I also had a drowned head. And I picked up 3 nautilus shells and a little bit of copper. So we're not doing half bad. Not at all. I know, boys. I'm not ready to come to work yet. Sorry. Sorry. All right. I think we're good. So we're going to go deal with the shopping. I have to tie these guys up every time I leave. It sounds weird, but when I say it that way. But it actually keeps them from disappearing. It's helpful. I can say definitively, they do not teleport to you like cats. I actually thought I lost one of the dirt ones, and it turns out he'd gone wandering all over the land to try and find loose dirt. And then, like 20 minutes later, I'd gone and prepared to be able to duplicate them on site and spend a diamond and everything, and lo and behold, turn around, and the dude is merrily making his way back through the trees. It's like, really? Thanks, buddy. Alright, so we need to go shopping. We know this drill. Shopping, then spawn, then ender, right? I've seen this a few times. I had a few interesting little, I guess, scores last night when I was doing the diamond mining. This season seems to be pretty good for diamonds. At least under my base it was good. Come on. I don't want to come in too hot. Sometimes I come in too... I've spent 2 rockets when I don't really need to. I still wonder whose portal that is. Obviously they know. I just haven't bothered figuring it out. Okay. Poor cow. Oh, sorry, mushroom. Oh, we're gonna... Aw. Really? Darn. I actually like this color and this design. And I get that the paths don't look great. So I know they need grass for path blocking, supposedly, I guess. But I actually like this. I'd kind of rather not have them terraform it. But you know, I'll be honest. It's not my call. They can do what they like. I seem to be on the opposite page from a lot of people of late, so no, that's the way it goes. Okay, I needed the bookstore, but I often go to Mama Bear's. Nothing wrong with that. I just need to actually like to spread it around a little bit. Good morning, Mama Bear. Your ears must have been burning. I don't know what that is. We are going to have ourselves a prediction, which looks like we've just closed. Too bad. Only one person was in. Aw. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear that one. And we'll try it again. Run it again. There we go. It doesn't matter. I mean, if there's only 3, there's only 3, and if nobody wants to get into it, that's fine too. But I'm curious for myself, so I can put in what... Ooh. Being the streamer, because I started the prediction, I can't get into it. But I think I know why they do that, partly. Because if it's the streamer that starts the prediction, by necessity, streamers have unlimited numbers of points for testing and so on and so forth. And so if we are able to get in on the predictions, we could really, I guess, ruin the point economy. Alrighty. So let's go pick the books and then see what we need. Actually, I'll double check all the concrete as well, because I do need to do some shopping for that. Okay. Oh, we may be making our own concrete. That's fine. We can do that. It's a thing.
Oh, hello there!
There! How are you doing today? Good to see you. Alright. Go with Benson for today. I mean, I nearly called you Liv, but awkward. We'll put it that way. Where was I going? Oh, right. Squirrel. Squirrel, indeed. Schaefer has carpets. Well, we're getting there. Let's go with Benson, because that's what the DC community knows her by. And as you and I talked about clocks last night, the other one reminds me an awful lot of that other situation that I didn't really want to. So what do we got? Okay, we're gonna need. That's a fortune pick, so that doesn't count. Where's my toolbox? I guess, you know, the same question could be said of Chronic Noob. We should probably ask them again what they want to be called. How about Hey You? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You can tell, unfortunately, that we've been busy and haven't been able to connect in terms of me being able to watch some of your streams or lyrics streams, just because that would be the easy way to figure it out by simply, you know, seeing how you introduce yourself. So in that, thank you very, very much for catching the shout out. I appreciate that, because she's very, very worth it. If you haven't followed her yet, you should be. And shame on you for not. But anyway, okay. Before I get myself too distracted, that's why I needed the coffee moment. Excuse me. We are here. Okay, I'm looking for... I intended to destroy that one. That's on purpose. Efficiency 4 needs stuff. That one needs stuff. What do we have here? Unbreaking. Efficiency 3 and unbreaking. Okay, so let's move the trident. Move the diamonds. Here for like tool fixing, I guess. That's only for those, and then we'll get out of here. We're going to need for that one. Move that again. 2, and then I was going to do shovels, right? Right. Oh, that one stays as it is. Yeah. Let's upgrade both of these. Alright, so we need to figure it out as we go. What have we got? So breaking's fine. That's okay. Need a 3. So 1 unbreaking 3. 2 unbreaking 3. That'll work. Start there. Start there. Aha! Perfect. Oh, nope. Needed a third one. That's okay, we can spread it around. Alright. Now the nice part about being at Shea Fair is that when we do the diamond thing, oh, where is it working today? Then we can I can break out the diamonds. Then we can yeah, spread it around. That's the word. That's what I'm trying to say. Wow. Yeah, the story basically, as far as I understand it, was that Benson went by Benson for a very, very long time, and that's what she was going to continue going by until she tripped over, and I'm not quite sure how he got there, but because my memory's faulty on that one. But she got into a community where there already was a Benson. They may not be Benson for the same reason. That part I can't remember either. But long story made super short was that she needed to go by something else. And the community really worked for her at the time. So she went by Liv. Because I know her from both, that's why I asked the question. This. Huh. Handy. But that said, you know, personally, I'm not a part of that other community anymore because I had an awkward moment with them, and yeah, it just didn't work for me long term. So I'll leave it at that. Okay, well, I have 1 diamond available. Let's spend that on an unbreaking free. Okay. Now these ones have unbreaking technically, so I'm going to put that over for the trident. Good place to start. None of these have silk touch, so we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, that's going to be expensive, but it's a good thing we have diamonds. So, as those of you can see, we still have the thing on the screen. Looks like I'm going to bet the same one user got in so far. We have a bit of time left on the... Nope, I lied. I lied, we have 2 users in. Okay, great. One either way. Let's just get this one done, and I'll start with second prediction because I have a second half. But then we can at least do the shopping while we're waiting. So let's go all the way up. 1, 2. This one's actually called Romulus by Ballpoint. I believe it's probably the now playing playlist. You want to bet? 2, what do we have? Doesn't say. So I'm gonna bet it's probably the trending playlist, most likely. I don't know, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm gonna bet it's now trending because that's the one that I in most recently. Say, yeah, now trending. Okay. Although you might find it mildly amusing, the one that we just finished, the song right before this, was actually called Sketchy. Hey Yellow, welcome on in. Good morning to you, or good day to you. Could even be good afternoon at this rate. Sounds like... I find it funny that you say it sounds like music from Beetlejuice, which would be very timely given that there's the new Beetlejuice movie coming out. Ow. I don't know. I think Scrubbler would also disagree with you. Alright, so let's split this up, figure out how many diamonds we have, and continue on the shopping bit, because I can talk all day. We know that. So let's not do that. Okay. So we've got an odd or even going, 50-50 either way. Let's just see where this batch goes, and then we'll do the other half. Oh, hey. Before I forget, I'd actually take the wrong pick. I brought them both for a reason. This one, there. Fortune 3, we're good. That's the one we're going to use now. Good morning. Oh, right, you're on the west coast. Forgot about that. Yeah, I'm only an hour east of you, so that makes sense. Hello there. Pleased to meet you. I'm assuming that you're going to go by the name No Active One. Welcome on in. Pleased to meet a new face. Or new name, I guess. If you guys don't know me, I am... There we go. I'm Delenn. I tend to play Minecraft. I'm part of the Dadcraft73 family-friendly community. And his Patreon members get to play on some servers, up to 6 different ones. And this is his Java server. We're standing in the middle of the shopping district. So, the winner of that last one was even. Resolve it with even. Okay, and then we have this next one. Did I leave out the wallet? Oh, I did not. It's good. Let's do the other half. The next one will be for 18. We can add another one. Fortune 3 versus 18 diamond. Or I'll give this 10 minutes, I guess. Why not? And I don't need these ones. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna put those aside. I'll get this back out again. this one back. Fortune pick back for now. That should do it. Bucks. I needed one more silk touch for that too. That's 7. Alright. A little bit expensive, but hey, it happens. Or, actually... Put the toolbox away for now too. A little bit spacey today, can you tell? So, Neoactive, if you're willing to tell us what caught your attention about this particular channel, and yeah, what made you drop in? I guess that's what I'm looking for. So we needed breaking for that. 1, 2, 2. I've got 1 here. That's the one, yeah. And I needed 7 silk touch. 1, 2, 7. Put it with the trident, but that's not where I need it for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have the space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm being greedy. There we go. Touch. Now we know where we're headed next. Good old M for mending. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think the other one was done. So we can get 3 here. 2, 3. Okay. We're headed off to Ender after this, in case anybody's curious. Even though this and that box got left behind. Fantastic. Oh, whoops. It shouldn't be there. Alright. I'm going to do this the way I've done it before. So, efficiency. I'm breaking 3 needed a silk touch. That one needs both. Silk touch, mending for both. Ding. And silk touch. We're getting slow here. It's fine. I think. Yeah, that was just about done actually. Oh, I'll put that on the end. Efficiency and unbreaking. Needs silk touch. Wait. Actually needs both. Silk touch and mending. I guess I need silk touch and mending, okay. Touch. Okay, we still need mending for that. Unbreaking 2 needs 3. Silk touch and mending. That needs a lot. This one. What was silk touch for? There was something I needed that for. Oh, right, the yeah, this one. That. And breaking 3 and mending. I think I've got it. Let's see. What else am I missing? Lots more mendings. And I need to basically clone that one. I'm going to decide how important that is. I need a lot more mendings. And we'll decide if I need... Oh, that's okay, so we need some efficiencies. Basically, I'm looking for shopping tools. Four's fine. 1. That's edgy. Maybe 2. Okay, 2 for sure. 3. alphabetical? Ah. Yeah, I think we're good. I think. That's the one I don't want. I want that. The trident. I'm breaking 3, mending, and loyalty. I think they're the ones I wanted for that. Okay. I'm breaking 3, loyalty, and then we'll go to mending. Alrighty. By the way, Poodle, how did your stream go? If there was one, I apologize. I am, usual spacey and didn't manage to get myself out of bed to organize and watch anything this morning. Breaking 3 loyalty. I'm going to do this as we go. You didn't. Okay, that's fine. Ah, I see. I will keep alert on the usual list to see what I can see, I guess, in terms of how and where things change. There's a lot of people that need to switch around. Okay, so it's breaking 3, loyalty 3, and mending. Okay, that'll be that one's done. I'm gonna pull that out of here just because I need space. Come on. That one's the done. Efficiency 5, unbreaking that. Okay, that one's done. I need this one. Unbreaking 3, silk touch. I need a mending for that. I think that's it. That doesn't feel right. Only 3 things on it. Doesn't feel right. Not that far. Mending for this one. Mending for that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Mending. 1, 2, 3. I can't seem to think of what I want in here. Efficiency. Aha. Okay. So we need. That's got silk touch again. Breaking 3, silk touch. Mending. I need another mending. Blue. I can't. This is why I often do tools from blank. Because they all need lots of stuff, but working my brain around getting it to figure out what it needs is confusing. That's only efficiency 3. I could up it. We'll have to see if I ever get there to that tool. Okay, 4, and I'm breaking 3. It has silk touch. Silk touch. Efficiency, I'm breaking and mending. Silk touch, efficiency, mending. Sorry, efficiency, breaking, mending. Alright. I'd love to just be, able to just grab all X number of books and just know what I need, but this is not working. Okay, so this one, efficiency 4, I'm breaking, silk touch, mending. Okay. Done, done, done. Breaking 3, silk touch, mending, and efficiency. Efficiency, and breaking, silk touch, mending. So this one looks done. This one needs efficiency. Two efficiency. Okay. I think I'm down to 2 efficiency, and that should be it. I can't seem to count today, so, if I miss something obvious and somebody happens to catch up on it, please do let me know, because doing this bends my brain. Once it's all done, I can follow. I'm breaking, mending. This needs efficiency. And another efficiency on that. Efficiency. I think that might be it, maybe? All right. Maybe? So we're going to put these diamonds away and swap for the other ore. Can't do it through this roof, which is good. Alright. It's outside. I like the spot we used before. Okay, so we're going to be doing Fortune 3 versus 18 diamond ore. Fun. Okay, we can see no diamonds in the inventory. Counting, and that's kind of dumb because it's not going to help. Ah! Whoops. Odd. Okay, so the odd one was even and the even one was odd. Interesting. Oh, whoops. Hang on a sec. Sorry, guys. That's my bad. I really screwed that up. Okay, well, this is why I should not close my own my own things. I got it in reverse, and I can't undo it, I'm afraid. So we're gonna have to find some other thing we can predict on, and we'll rig it. One of those days. Hacks! It was rigged. Rigged in the wrong direction. It was rigged. Okay, let's get out of here, because apparently I bent my brain. Having this really weird feeling I'm missing something. Check the yellow. Let me double check the white. I don't think it'll be helpful, but never know. Yellow? Perfect. White. Oh! Well, that's easy enough. Assuming it's a diamond as stacked, because it always is. Yeah, 1 diamond is stacked, 1 diamond, 2 stacks of powder. Of course. Of course. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's a good way to eat up diamonds. And then, no, I think I do have a few, not very many. I do have a few, Poodle. You're welcome to take a look. Just make sure you leave me 1 seed piece. The ones I got were from the Zerks, and I haven't had a chance to grow those ones yet. So, yeah. For some reason... for some reason, I don't understand. This way. Figure, I just want the shopping list. Okay. Fine. This one. This way. No, I don't want that. I want to know about the material list. Okay, white, yellow, red I got. Brown, is it worth buying? Grown. We're not quite down there yet, so maybe I'll hold off on some more of the shopping. Because the brown I probably don't need until I decide to do anything with it. Pink. 2. That's not bad. I'll grab those. Yes, there's orange. Pink, 1 stack of orange. 1 stack of light blue? 2 pinks, 1 orange, 1 light blue, I guess. And these are 6. Yeah, I will need them. Okay. That's okay. Did I save pinks? I think it was 2 pink. And this is cyan. Thank you, perfect. Thank you, Mama Bear. See? This is why you're amazing. Remember stuff I don't. Okay, and 1 stack of orange. Can't believe I'm paying for orange. Pink, orange, and light blue, right? And then I needed 6 in the brown. 2, 4, 5, 6. It no fit. That's okay. Nope. This one. Orange, glad it's not purple. No, actually. I wish it was purple. Oops. Come on. Oh! I overpaid. I only need 4 more. Okay. That's perfect. Because I get this. And that. And those ones. That works great. Alright. It's not going to fit, but that's alright. Let's grab another box. In this now. Diamond axe and all that jazz. And all that jazz. Project. We got everything? Okay. Let's put those away before they burn a hole in my pocket. The fortune pick in there. I don't really use it for much of anything other than expensive things. Okay. Box these picks of stuff. 1. These are 2 concrete project boxes. Wow, that's super, super chill. Valentine's in Reykjavik by Bagel. Go Bagel. Okay. Let's look at the repairs done. Oh! Whoops. Didn't realize I even had that on the screen. Info overlays. That's what I want. Info overlay enabled. Info lines enabled. Let's see if that gets rid of it. Nope. Why did I have to do that? Block lines, info, blah, blah, blah. Please. Oh, man. What it is. See if that does it. I don't know. Nope. Okay. What I'm going to do in the meantime is just temporarily turn off. Can I turn off Lightmatic temporarily? Oh, that's the same thing. Okay. I wish I knew which one was that triggered that one. Lightmatic placements. Off. Try that. Okay, one more time. Let's see. Schematic placements. Configure. Material list. Info HUD? No. Off. Try this. I apologize, guys. I'm just going to do a quick disconnect, reconnect. And we're going to come right back in. Because I don't know why it did that. I have to learn that one. because I hate that particular screen. I've seen it for a while, but normally I don't seem to get it to stay. It just disappears rather randomly. So people who know more than me should probably drop me a note in Discord and say, hey, you, fool, this is what you need to do. Alright. Loading, 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 loading. Wow. So mods claim I have 34 installed, but when you get the launcher screen on Minecraft, it says over 100. So I'm not sure I believe either one of those lists. Right, multiplayer, let's see, does that bring it back or not? If it's still there, we're just gonna go with it. I don't know, it's in the way. Yay! It's gone. Whatever that did, it's gone. Of course I squished my mouse. As frames, oh! The FPS just caught up, and I don't know why it's being a pill. We are low on frames, so we'll just have to see what happens, I guess. Maybe I'll be able to fly, maybe I won't. This will be interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm slowly climbing frames. I don't know what my computer did that it did not like the game. There's not a whole lot on there that are lag people. I don't know. Okay. We're gonna go do the fixums and get up and blends and whatever, and then we'll see how much time we have left. Thank heavens for Bobby. When I'm getting little bits of lag like this, I really don't like flying, even up here. Go. Disney music song, one song, the High School Musical. Get your head in the game? Huh. Interesting. I don't know High School Musical. The funny part is, when I was last at anything, like any Disney park with Fantastic Sherlock Fox, it was one of those times where they were celebrating High School Musical, but it was, at that point, it was like High School Musical, the movie musical, or something like that. Like they wrapped it around double or triple layer. Kind of bizarre. Let's get her done. I'm being silly. So, right. I don't know where my head's going to be at tomorrow or Thursday. We will be streaming for sure, but Fantastic Sherlock Fox has to fly out of town for a business trip, and the kids don't start school till next week. So hopefully none of us will drive each other crazy. But I'm also thinking, I don't know if I'm going to get to bed earlier than usual, or later than usual, or heaven knows what. Okay, so let's start with what we've got for XP and see where we can get to. So I have to pull up my calculator because if I don't, then we're going to end up spending a lot of time and money and money? I don't know. Not money. Levels? There we go. Okay. Let's start with the trident. And we want loyalty. Oh, I didn't get impaling. Whoops. That's because I didn't want impaling. That's right. Mending, unbreaking. What's the other thing I was looking at? I don't know what I was looking at. Oh, yeah, there I do. Tried mending, unbreaking. Could have had quick charge. Not that one, sorry. Maybe impaling. Yeah, I could have had impaling. What does that do? Oh! Okay, well, I'll grab that later. I do want that, but yeah. Okay, well, let's start. On 2, 3, let's go. Calculate. Alright, so we go Trident with Loyalty. That. And this one, that allows me to fix it. Then the Boxo stuff. This one out of the way, because it just needs the one extra piece. Like, 2. Yep, no problem. So I said one song from high school, and I'm going to switch it because good answers. 4 celebs who voiced cartoon show characters. Ooh. Can we... I'm curious to know whether or not we're going to get Outside the Simpsons on this one. Okay, so that's done. And it's close enough to being fixed. I don't really think I need to fix it. Let's go. Which ones only needed one thing? This needs, like, everything. Let's start on this end. That needs... Mending and Silk Touch. That's enough. Go here. Low. That's with Silk Touch. Okay. Apparently we're going to do mending first. And get mending on everything? No. What needs mending that actually needs to get fixed? Absolutely nothing, which is good. Okay, so I'll just put this back for now. Yeah. Ashley Teasdale voiced Candace on Phineas and Ferb. Ooh. I haven't watched Phineas and Ferb for a long time. Which is the one with Perry the Platypus? I'm very, very curious because the Scout kids I work with, some of them are nuts for Perry the Platypus. No clue why. Completely confusing to me. But yeah, they're totally goofy for Perry the Platypus. It is Phineas and Ferb? Okay. We've had some pretty weird situations involving Perry. Let's switch that one first. One's got a teenage set of Perry the Platypus one-piece pajamas. I think it's meant to be a cheap costume. That's what they wear. Awesome. Upper off, the toolbox on. Noisy. I mean, I know it's even worse if you don't have the Enderman muted. Yep, this one. There we go. We can do that again. It looks weird seeing that thing straight. So we do need a good bit of XP for other things. Don't mind. Okay, chestplate's fine, elytra's fine, that's not mine. That's okay. I'll leave it there. That one's fine. Let's move it out of the way. That out of the way. And goes back here. Eventually I'll put everything in the toolbox. Okay, now we just need a whole ton of XP to do things with. Wow. Oh, things.
Hello there.
Yeah. Well, if they happen to spit out loose, I'm not gonna fuss. Like, I've got a shulker that collects them. But unlike previous seasons, That's probably for good reason, I guess. I don't... Aha, there it is. I had not seen the off switch. Right. Helpful. Okay. But I don't think it's fully accessible. Be nice if one actually wanted a set of pearls, but very few people do want a set of pearls. We're gonna need so much XP, this is like kind of ridiculous, so. Ulti. Using the pearls for the filter? Interesting. Not something I'd use for the filter, but okay. I'd be curious to talk to him about that, because A, at some point I may need to have somebody build me a sane storage, but that's just because I have a mess in my base. But if that is what he's using it for, I mean, more power to him. I was thinking, yeah, no, that makes sense, that they only stack to 16. Lately, the rare time I was using a filter item, even briefly, in some of my stuff, I was using, what was it? Iron bars, because I don't usually use them for much of anything else. I have on occasion used eggs, actually, because of course with the chicken farm it's easy enough to just lock up the hopper so it doesn't actually go anywhere and just steal the eggs. You know, or lock up the dispenser so that it just collects. I mean, it is something that if you don't need a whole lot of ender pearls, like basically ever, then you can use them as filter stacks for basically anywhere in your filters, and it's very obvious what it is. You don't have to worry about it being some other object you might actually use that you've renamed. It saves you a whole lot of effort on the renaming front as well. Because I've got a chicken cooker, I'd probably end up doing it with egg just because it's convenient. These days, though, it seems like eggs are a more popular commodity than they used to be. And I'd say that because they used to be you couldn't give them away. Right? Everybody and their dog had far too many of them. But now, with for some reason people seem to have an enjoyment of these new potions that Boing put in, so that they've either got them creating webs or they've got them creating slime, sort of on an as-necessary basis. Or farming a whole ton of it and giving that away. Probably reasonable to at least start building things. And keep ringing at us the whole time anyway. What have we got? Oh, and I went and put it away. Silly me. Okay, let's start at this end. That one just needs those two. 1, 2. This. Because I don't really care. Do it in whatever format works. If anything, I'm standing in the one place where the order of operations does not matter. Thing. Quick touch. Is there an efficiency in here for that? That one. Efficiency. There, that one's done. Silk touch and mending, right? Silk touch, efficiency, and breaking and mending. Yep. Okay. It's like watching the numbers roll up underneath. It's like, come on. Wow, it temporarily got quiet on my screen, so I'm not sure what that was about. Okay, so we've got Silk Touch. That's supposed to be expensive. I can't afford it, right? Holy moly! 33! Wow, okay. being a whole box full, this is part of why I haven't got an entire box of useful picks, is because 3 is going to be more than enough. But the reason I wanted 3 rather than just simply 2 is that if I do a stupid thing, I can get myself burnt up in lava and lose things, in spite of the fact that some of them are netherite, then I want to be able to have a backup and one I can work with in mining and chopping and digging and so forth. That's why. I could turn it off and not have even the XP ding, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn the XP sound down at the ender ender, yep. EXP, so I don't want to muffle the sound entirely, so let's just turn it down. 50? Yeah, that'll work. That's better. So, yes, it's noisy still, but it's not bad. And honestly, it's probably just me who's hearing it. I thought about, one of these days I'm going to have to make a proper, like a normal mob farm. I don't really need everything from it. There's a whole lot of things that really, one of these seasons I should just say, hey, Glen's just going to actually like set herself up for things, like all the farms and so forth and storage, and just call it. But every season I say, oh, what's my theme this season? What am I going to do for a project this season? And every season I always come up with something else to do. Like a season could be 5 years long, not that you guys want it to be, but it could be 5 years long or something. I'm not sure I'd be done. I'd find a million ways to find something more to do.
Hello?
Nice try mini karaoke, but you can just hit the road. I now know why it temporarily muted. But it's suddenly quiet. Well, A, it was only for me, and B, it's because in with the frames per second reducer, it's already behind my shoulder. It's showing 100 right now. If I go into, what do you call it? If I go into a menu, or if the program becomes idle, it reduces the frames so that when I'm doing AFK stuff or whatever, it's just not running the crazy graphics card super hot. And so the resulting effect of that, select touch and blah blah blah, mending 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. That one's done. So the frames per second reducer is helpful, but I also set it for idle. It's supposed to mute the sound. Of course, it seems to figure it's going to do it all the time. That's fine, I suppose. Mending, silk touch, same thing. This way, silk touch, this way. 33 for mending, right? Oh, only 17. I wonder why. Honestly weird. I don't know. Really? 11. Okay. I might actually have to eat at this? That's interesting. We may not get much done but other than the box at this rate. Yeah, some people. I'd love to know why people pay for viewers. Like, for one, it's probably fake accounts. Somebody running multiple accounts off a machine somewhere. And the second piece is, even if I did pay for viewers, what does that get me? Not much. It really doesn't get me much of anything. And for the pros, okay, let's just hypothetically say that these supposed viewers that one bought, if we're paying for viewers, clearly who gets the money? It's not the viewers. I mean, if it was that easy, I could consider sitting and like multi-parking in multiple people's streams all day long if I was getting paid for it. Not that I necessarily want to be there. Okay. One. There. Where are we at? Efficiency 3, need to silk touch and mend. Okay. We can handle this. So far, so good. Yeah, that, okay. Every time I click off so that Minecraft is not the active program, that's why it's giving me this business. Silk touch. Pending. 17. How do I keep doing that? It's almost always the same number. This way. I am interested to note, though, that even though we use a very similar ender most seasons, I'm always interested to note the variations in them. Like last year, I think it was, I think the hoppers were down in the floor a little bit. But the resulting effect was they had half slabs on the ceiling, just so that the Enderman couldn't see you. And every season, they're always trying to find a spot and making it so that you can't be seen by the Enderman is key. Makes sense, right? But I've discovered that I still have the ability to get hit if I want. I stand just right in the corner and don't pay attention to the fact that I did that. I can barely stare at an Enderman in the back corner, who of course comes up to the front and can't quite reach me, but certainly tries and he yells at me pretty much. That's part of why I shut down the screams at the Enderman. I feel sorry for people on Bedrock. I mean, I know that there's, in essence, add-ons or mods coming as add-ons and stuff to the Bedrock system. Not coming, they're here. But I will admit, I still love this one. Because it's very, very noisy otherwise. It's still noisy with all the little feet and the dropping. And I don't know if the same thing is true for you guys, but once you're looking, or if you're tuning into a sound, and then you try and ignore it, or like once you're aware of a particular sound, sometimes you can't unhear it or you can't ignore it as well. So if you turn down the XP sound, the longer it goes on, the more I'm aware of it, then it's almost feeling like I didn't turn it down. And it's just an awareness thing, I guess. If I was distracted by something else going on, then I wouldn't hear it. I also have directional sound on, so if I turn my back to it, it's not as loud. Okay, so we have close to 40. Maybe we'll get ourselves done. This one goes there. That's the shovel. What do we need here? Mending and breaking, silk touch, and efficiency. Yes. This shovel's virtually blank, so I might as well. Might as well. Why not? Because I can. I'm gonna save a little here and there, right? All 4 things. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should be the end of that. You can still hear it ringing, but it won't be for long. Okay, shovel. Efficiency, silk touch, mending, and breaking. Okay, so this one with this one. This one goes with that one. And this combine book. Silk touch. And for all that, we're down to 6. Wow. I appreciate that. Don't know why some days that thing works and some days it fails miserably. Okay, so we've got a few heads. A head, a few pearls. We're fine with that. A trident, loyalty, mending, and breaking. I wanted impaling on that, right? Okay, so let's fix this one, just because we can. And we'll grab a few more levels to try and cover off the impaling purchase. Come on. Yeah, there is that one pick still sitting there looking really low. I'm not doing anything with that one because that's meant to be destroyed. It was just one of the first diamond tools I had access to, and I really don't want to use it for anything. Come on, guys. So let's double check on the trident. That's going to cost. Ballpark. We've got loyalty, we've got healing, we've got mending, breaking. Let's see. So maximum 25 levels needed if the trident was blank. So we're going to be less than that to actually put one book on. And that's not what I want to do. I want to put this one away. Pull all of these. Gee willikers. I found F was too close in my hand. But on my keyboard, that's the key that defaults as the I can remember the word. That's the one that it defaults to for swapping hands in Minecraft. But I switched it to G because the other one was too close, and the G works better, partly because my mnemonic for remembering it is in French. That other kick went. Okay. In French, left is gauche. Right is droit, and don't ask me to roll my R on that one because I get tangled. I can, but yeah. So by having them swapped, it is. How you doing? Then by switching it to G, I can remember that I have that. What else did I want? I wanted everything but Silk Touch on one more pick. Okay, so we've got one more round of shopping, but I won't deal with building that pick today. There we go. Okay, and I want to play with that for Enderman. So let's get rid of this thing. Enderman, sorry, drowned. How the... What are you standing on? Huh. I can understand those guys up there. Dude, go away. Where's the head? 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's spark that one first. Then we'll work on the double wide. Clean up. It's time to clean up. It's time to clean up. There we go. Alright. Eat and get out of here. I forgot about the fact that I will not be heading back to the shopping district easily because this will take me home. Boo! Forgot about that. So basically, because I forgot, I should have slept in the Dragon Stronghold. Should have. Coulda, coulda, woulda. Oh well. This is not quite the day I expected. Sometimes you just have those derailment days, but hey, it's a productive derailment day, because then we're set up for more or less non-stop mining. More or less. Limited by food, right? And air. So as I said yesterday, I am doing underwater mining for the sub, and I'm going with using the doors rather than going with talking to people and obtaining a conduit. Oops. the reason I'm doing it that way is that I've got allies doing some of the surface level pickup for me, and the allies will not go underwater. I mean, they'll dip into the top part, but they generally won't go underwater. So because of that, then I do have to come up every once in a while for the allies to give me stuff, which means I might as well not bother with having a conduit that makes me not need to come up. It just causes more problems than it's worth. So for the limited amount that I would need such a thing, I'm just going with the doors trick. And I've already got Respo 3 on the helmet. If I really wanted, I could probably switch up the helmets to like a direct turtle helmet and then put Respo 3 on it as well. Not like that would do a whole lot, but that's another option. But yeah, that's why I haven't gone with the conduit route, even if I could obtain one, is just that I would need to come up and see the allies anyways. Alright, okay, so I came here for books, right? Right. I came for books. Okay. This one. This one. Don't need that. That much either. There, that's safer. Oh, we needed a book I've never bought before. That's why I never know where it is. There it is. This one? Or that? And there was something else I wanted. Oh, right. I wanted a mending. Unbreaking 3. This is going to be my leaf record. Need that. Mending, unbreaking 3. Oh, and efficiency. Right. This one. I think that's it. Better be. Hey. Well, I'm recommending I should get me something you can play with. Let's go home. Ah! Let's not break things, and let's go home. Please, yes. Yes, I'm always looking for that sort of suggestion, because I may not have. Thank you. See, Mama Bear would be super kind about it, but I don't want to rip anybody off. And I don't have any half stacks or full stacks of lapis with me to go and, exchange for diamonds. So let's get out of here. This. That. I wish we could put looting on here. That would be nice. Because if you could, then you could actually get more out of these. I mean, that's how I got the looting, is how I got the trident in the first place. Okay, let's go home before I cause myself more trouble. And besides, I wrote that I was going to be doing digging today, or chopping, or something along those lines, and I haven't even started that. We're half hour to the end, I still haven't started. Excuse me. Need that coffee. Alright. Somebody's on top of this. What I should do, and this is one of those like should, could, would type things, just an idea. I need to make for myself an app or a checklist or something where I just check off what books I need and then write beside it how many of them I need, or do it as a ticks, like a little like tick format, the lines to cross through. Then I'd have a shopping list that would make life so much faster. I've got a goal for every season, so they're all the same. Those are gonna burn a hole in my pocket, I swear. Oops. Ow. This one. Here. You're not that expensive. Oh, I'm trying to figure out why nothing fits. Well, that would explain a lot. Let's put those away. Here. Not ideal, but it's closer. Alright, so those ones haven't been moved yet, which means they're over here somewhere. Not that side. I think you're here-ish? Oh, close. I was wrong by one. This one. And that one. Let's go over here. Buddy. Oh, you're not even... Oh, boy. Well, that's no good. I thought I had leveled up. Oh, Fletcher's in here. I don't, so that's bad news bears. Okay, well, we'll just skip doing that at the moment, then. I guess I do need that. Where did I put toolsmiths? In the other room. I'm halfway through moving the villagers, so I looked at the map. What is that, anyways? Oh. I looked at the map, and this room is slightly larger than this room, and I don't need all of the villagers, so I figured I would make this one into masons, and if I got adventurous, maybe this side wall would be a few librarians, but I don't really need them much. Whereas masons are a bit of a non-stop thing. Okay, you're the one. You're the one that I want. You are the goof I want. Shouldn't have said that, now I've got that song stuck in my head. One, feathers can stay over there until I get it. Until I get it, all... whatever the word is, all, leveled up. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay. So, this one. We've got efficiency, mending, and breaking. Okay. Let's see how far we can get with this one. Well, that answers that. Just why, eh? It's the second last letter of the alphabet. There we go, that's why. Right? Make a bunch of those. Make one of those. Alright. You. Got a betcha, mending, and a breaking as always. One. Really? Just really? Hey. Mama Bear says they'd never be able to wear shorts. Oh, they'd rather never be able to wear shorts, even though it's so hot. Curious about that. Let's see. These are Fletcher's. These must both be. Nope. Both of them are in the corner. Okay, well, this will work for now. That will not work for now. What on earth? Seriously. Alrighty. Well, news to me. Somehow, I managed to get ones that I can buy ender pearls, but I can't buy experience bottles. That's something that changed that I had forgotten to check. Okay, well. You learn something every day. That's okay. We'll worry about that other nonsense later. Because I am close enough that I am fairly certain that dealing with the kelp machine will not help. Probably. I think I did them first, but I'm not entirely sure. Because at the time I only needed them for redstone. Make sure I'm not holding anything repairable in my hands. Surprise! Okay, that worked out better than I expected. Oh, for sure. Yeah, it was just more that takes me forever and a day. Okay, we got that one to work. Let's just get this thing done. That's my leaf wrecker. And I'm going to label it as such. So that I don't start thinking I need another book for it. So, where did the... I'll do it after stream, but let me write myself a huge note. Because there is no blue box here. That's the toolbox. The last place you guys saw the toolbox was the Ender. Great. Oh well. But it's still there. I don't think it's labeled as Delen's toolbox, but I mean, most of these people are upstanding individuals. Most. There's, you know, one or two sus ones in that list, but most of them are upstanding. So I guess let's just put these away. We can go down here. There's only 4 ingots, so I'll dump those back. And we'll just resort. There we go. I might as well grab this one and all of these. Can't be bothered to take them at the moment. I can just live there. There was an idea at the time, and it doesn't really work, so. Alright, so I wrote myself a note about 1.5 inches high, saying, Ender, go to the Ender. So I was like, oh, I'll just put the extra torches in the toolbox. Well, that's not going to happen, so, yeah. This one. There we go. So, I'm hearing a lot of noise. I'm assuming it's the kids because Fantastic Shock Fox would have said a while back that he had to go. I wonder if he did a traffic check and figured out he didn't. I'm not sure. Alright, let's see. We've got that. I don't think I'm going to need any of these 3. them and see how it goes. That. 4, I should say. Oh, I have no space. Okay, this can stay. That. Full. No, that's not full. That was... Oh, that's the wrong box anyways. Perfect. I can stay... I really need a dump zone, right? It's not organized around here. Maybe this will be my dump zone. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. I can't open it from there. Okay. So, what do we got? Concrete, we need... That's the project. That's project. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and I'll ditch the axe when we get there. We need these. There we go. Now I have room. Axe. This one. That one. This one. Rockets. Armor. Okay. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. I went north instead of south. Weirdly enough, the way I've got myself oriented here, it feels like this should be south and the other should be north. Oh, and then I need to go turn that box back on again. I rebooted to try and get rid of that materials list thing. And then I come back and now I need it. Not the materials list per se, but the other stuff. This. I need to put out that temporarily. Okay, not the wallet. No. Where's the travel box? Two, three. Perfect. Okay. Leap. Poodle's having the same kind of day I am. Why did I do this? What was the thing I was trying to figure out? This one can go there. Swap with that. I don't need this in my inventory. I want to carry that. I guess I can turn off these two. And what do I not have? I don't have... What am I not? Oh, I don't have doors. Yes, that'll be it. Doors. Okay, I may not need doors that often, so let's leave it there. All right. Rockets. You can go up here with the I don't need you set. Okay. I think maybe, kind of, sort of. Oh, right. Okay. Schematic placement. On. Hey, the thing is still gone. Good. The thing I don't want is still gone. Alright, so 1, 2, 2, 3. Hey, boys. Oh, maybe not. 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. There's the lead. Hello. Alright. After all of that, let's go, guys. About time to diggy, 15 minutes left. Did I finish a level last night? Looks like I did. This is my instead of doors moment. I don't know why it insists on doing this, but that's okay. It works. Things get stuck in there, which aren't... Oh, I hear you. Where'd you go? Aha. I've never had that advancement before. Huh. No, throwing away your weapon is not a good idea. This is why loyalty exists. Bit more air. Oops. and figure out what, if anything. I don't think that guy dropped anything, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Keeps the inventory tidy, right? And I should probably put another squelchy thing there. I'll throw one in here. Ah! Right in front of my face. I've yet to find a lighting package, you know, that tells you about spawnability versus not. That works underwater. So if anybody knows of one, I'll take. Okay, so what I'm basically looking at is I was trying to just cut it out. As you can see, this line. It's tempting to cut to the line every time. But what I figured out on the other side, well, more or less, is that if I don't do that, and I just sort of leave room for the shape, and then go straight up from there, more or less, then we have the opportunity to terrace it out a bit afterwards. So that's where it goes. Hello. Yes, I know there's nothing to give me. I get it. And most of my trouble comes from down in this end, anyways. Gotta move on here. Hey, how you doing? Been a hot minute. Hope things are going well for you. Oh, what is that? This is also why when I'm in range of the beacon, it can be nasty. Come on, peace. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. So I'm doing approximately 1 block on either side of the outside edge of the sub. We're probably going to need to change that later on, but it works for now. And yes, you guys are seeing me doing the same thing I tell DC makes me nauseous. One of the advantages to it only being 15 minutes till the end, boy, is that is that if I get a little sick, I can stop after this, but also, I'm sitting at my computer, so I've got enough other grounding elements. We talked about the motion sickness yesterday, and I was feeling rough. Today I thought about taking Dramamine in advance, and I have done that on occasion. Yeah, you're totally welcome to lurk. We are a very lurk-friendly place. It can feel weird sometimes because occasionally I will get on really bizarre tangents and miss chat, only because I get used to it fading out after 5 minutes, but in that 5 minutes I will have a habit of finding the piece or finding the thing somebody said and it'll be repeat. Okay. I'm trying to peel off one layer at a time, partially for the motion sickness reason, but also it makes it a little bit easier for me to pick up the blocks that just do not want to float to the surface. Because I love the LAs, they are making things easier, but if blocks don't float to the surface, then the alley will fixate on them and just spin in circles on the spot, and I have to go pick up the block to make them move, which is fine, I guess. I mean, it achieves the purpose in the end, because I would have had to do that anyways. Which one in this wall? They do. I guess. I think you're referring to like F3B? These things? You have a lot of boxes. So I mean, I could pick things up myself the whole time, but then we're doing a lot of bopping around and bouncing around and whatever. Whereas if things will float, and then I just come up to the surface and these great little guys will give them to me. It's fantastic. But as you can see from the ones farther over, that they'll stay on a spot until whatever the block is they're looking for actually rises up to the surface. I don't know what... Oh, I must have a... Yeah, so this guy's a little dirt block guy, I think.
Hello.
And I can see down below there's some blocks. So I'm willing to bet that if... Oh, he's not a dirt block, he's a granite guy. But if I pick up these, then he will start moving around. Oh, nope, this guy's stuck now because of these ones. So once we get to the point where the blocks... excuse me. Once we get to the point where the blocks down below are more than 16 from the surface, we won't have that problem because the allies will only fixate on stuff within 16 block range of them. And yeah, we don't have a 16 block range at that point, so oops, I don't want to do that either. I don't like things getting stuck underneath stuff. Come on. This is also why I don't like efficiency picks sometimes, because they overmine. Come on. Yeah, whatever. I was just up to the surface. No. I should also switch for carrots. I just hadn't bothered yet. It's one of those to-do items. One of the things about summer is that with the kids home, I don't actually get as many opportunities to hyperfixate on Minecraft, which can be good, you know, sort of. I shouldn't say force you to touch grass, because I don't do that either. But I do have to go at least up and be a human and talk to the kids and, you know, give them lunch and whatever. Particularly when Fantastic Dog Fox is absent, because he's got business travel or has to go to the office or whatever. And so I have to deal with that on occasion, which is fine. I mean, it keeps you, as I say, it keeps you human. But it does mean that I'm getting in less hours than I would like on Minecraft. Blend speed is one of those things that does not necessarily end up being conducive to getting a whole lot of stuff done. So that's why I need the extra play hours. That's why we talked about how I'm starting to think so many of the projects are bigger than I can chew, that maybe next season I might be better off to just simply build farms or build all that prep stuff, you know? Okay, come on. This, I know I'm drowning. Next game. This and that will stick them up. This and that will stick them up. This one. Yeah. That one. Fine. Game. Who's getting stuck? Nobody? Okay, we're good. Close enough. Well, that's it. I mean, work pays the bills, right? So, as Fantastic Dog Fox has had reason to remind me on many occasions, he doesn't get as much chance to play either. So, yeah, I'm spoiled. He doesn't tell me, you know, hey, you're spoiled. I mean, he's got tact and he's nicer than that, but it's true, right? So I whine about, oh, well, the kids are home and blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like, well, yeah, but Muffin. I have to be careful of that. I'd love to actually be good enough at Minecraft at some point to not be second guessing so much. But as my mother used to remind me with an old nursery rhyme, if wishes were horses, then beggars would ride, and so on and so forth. Which really comes down to, yeah, well, just because you wish something doesn't make it real. Doesn't mean it's ever going to happen. I may have to invest in that helmet, because this is getting dumb. It feels like it's worse than it was last night, in terms of how frequently I have to go up for air. And I'm not quite sure why. Maybe it's because I'm talking. What I mean by that is maybe that's what's getting me distracted in game. Oh, come on. I just know. But that's what's helpful about these guys, is that then they can do their thing and drop it off. Let's pick. I'll grab a dirt to throw in there. Actually, dirt's non-renewable, so it's not. Okay. That's that. Oh, somebody's block came up. That's the other thing, is they'll stay there till blocks float up. So if blocks take forever, but actually do float slowly, the guys just sit there. Come on. I move these. Nope. Forward, please. Thank you. Forward is a thing. Let's go. Come on, game. Alright, we got that one. Perfect. Let's go. I wish I knew what it was that forces some blocks to fall while other ones rise. I mean, as in why it happens, and I suspect it has to do with the whole pouring water business. I mean, sorry, flowing water business. Come on. I could see that being a thing. It's annoying. Oh, especially when that happens. Take that, game. Straight line gets more blocks picked up. Oh, whoops. Up. Eat, please. So it seems like we're going to be here forever, but it actually... When I'm not finding the Spaghetti Cave trenches, not normally Spaghetti Cave, then things go really fast. But I guess I found some more Spaghetti Caves. That's why things are being a little crazy. Where's this? Yeah, that block, please. Try the whole going forward business. There. Oh, hang on a sec. I'm trenching. I don't want that. I wanted layer by layer, right? No distraction, Dylan. Come on. On Minecraft. Get to the end. End of this row. Going up. Hey, that's just rude. Come on. Do I have enough? Are we doing a drop off? No drop-offs, okay. Out of andesite, looks like. Thought about doubling the number of valleys, but then it just means there's double the number getting stuck. Hi. Okay, well we're good on air, so let's just back down. Oh, thank you. They're funny when they get annoyed that you swam away from what they gave you. So they'll give you a bunch, and then if I swim away from it, they get really kind of annoyed with me. Amusing to watch them go pick it all up again. Back down. A couple more rounds, and then we'll call it. This one wants to be straight. Let's let it be straight. It is kind of nice having the outline shape. Because the outline shape, theoretically I don't have to cut the whole rectangle out. That's what I was thinking I was going to have to do. And I mean, in the end, it's going to become that way. But where the ship curves underneath and gets narrower again, I don't have to go full width. Or where it curves in at the back. Yay. Huh? Feels really weird to see the squid boxes. Everybody's doing their thing, so I must not have had. Where is? The little stone guy is stuck again. And aside, dude. Come here. If I go down, pick these up. Will you be okay with that? This one? Bottom of our boat is at 34, so there is a poke hole in the center. And I see you. That is so satisfying. Okay, there's a poke hole in the center that goes all the way down to 34, so I'll give you an idea of where we're at. We're at 48. So we gotta go all the way down and just past this. We've got a little ways to go. This is part of why I've been doing a little bit of it off camera. As the timing and nausea and whatever will allow. Because otherwise we'll be here for Coon's age. And that's fine, I suppose. But if I can do it faster than I did the dig out for last season's, or a couple seasons ago, carpet art. You say last season, that's not it. A couple seasons ago, carpet art. Then we'll be in far better shape. Maybe I should go back into doing straight rows, because straight rows seems to allow me to pick up more of this junk as we go by. We're at the top of the hour. So let's see who and what. It's Tuesday. Do I owe anybody a run? New tab, schedule. Looking to see if there's a stream team person. Oh, indeed we do. Okay. Let me just see if I can. No. That's the water thing. Go away. Live channels. Leroy, Motown, Finfire, Mega. Isn't Tuesday normally a Wolfen day? Not entirely sure. Server restarting in 30 minutes. Like, that'll work. Double checking to see if I need to slip out. Local, magic, blah 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 blah.
Hello.
Oh, right. Okay, Mel. What I think I'll probably do then is I intend to look for her, but I have no reason to leave. So what I'll probably do is just keep on digging. If those people want to stick with me until then, they can. If she thinks it's going to be hours and hours, then I'll let people go. But I think until I don't mind, because I've got a ton I can do around here. It's not exactly the world's most exciting content, but I'll do that. And I'm apologizing because I meant to ask her in advance, and I completely forgot. I'll blame the ADHD on that one. There we go. So, yeah, that's where we're going to go with it. And if people have problems with that and would rather we go somewhere else, there are a few other people up that we can raid into. I just didn't want to, due to our fine Wolfen, an hour or two late? Okay. Well, I'll probably be here for an hour anyways, just because, the rest of the week, I'm usually running until 1 hour from now, and so it's kind of a habit. My kids are used to that. And if they decide that's not the case, they'll come and interrupt me ahead of that. You know, that's how life goes. Nobody really needs 3-hour streams. My other justification for being okay with it... Oh. My other justification for being okay with it is that I will not be doing a Friday LEGO stream this week because I will be... Oh. Whoops. I'll be traveling up to Arch Thunder's area. Hey, okay, that's cool. Rockin'. Thanks, Mel. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You guys are amazing. Like, all of you guys. Everybody that I've met so far, barring one, well, no, two, everybody I've met on Twitch, both inside DC's community and outside of it, have been amazing, wonderful individuals. And the ones who aren't, I won't name them because they don't need it. It's not, you know, it's not relevant. But, yeah, life sometimes sends you the right kind of people. Yes, that works. It's slow from one point of view. You guys are all waiting? Alright. Might be a drop-off then. Oh, no, you guys are all waiting because you had nothing to pick up. Alright. What did I miss? Why, sir, are you... Oh, no. Anybody else? Somebody's stuck. Who's stuck and why? You're stuck. Where are you going? Oh, they're just changing their mind. Okay. You know, fine. So then, let's see how we're doing. Oh, we're full, so let's go do a drop-off. It's coming together slowly, yeah. The top needs more work. I'd stopped a little bit because I was getting stuck in a corner, literally. I need another box. Oops. Sure. This is stone. Another box for that. Hey, guys. Never thought I'd say this, but you're actually in the way. Dude, are you able to move, please? Thank you. Okay, so that, stone, gravel. Whoa, what's wrong way? Gravel, sand, not this time. Granite, andesite. What I would do without inventory profiles, I do not know. Okay. Eat, and let's go again. So I decided I could do it from the top, but I would actually prefer to do it from the bottom, even when pasting. I'd rather do one level at a time pasting. But, and then I can have something to stand on as you go round and round in circles. And do sort of one layer at a time, I guess is probably the better way of putting it. do the center one because I keep wanting to do the outside go around, which is not helpful for the purpose of making the sub. This one, that one, this one. Okay. Clean up on this. Clean up on row or on aisle 2. Okay, I guess that was it for that row. This, that. The back and forth between the two tools that can sometimes be annoying too. Hello, this one. There you go. And back we go. Down. Ooh. Ow. Alright. Down on that direction. Let's go back this way. Yeah, that works. It's reasonable. No. Come on, I'm gonna finish this row. I'm heaven or high water. So that these guys have something to give me. Maybe. Maybe. Somebody's stuck. You can see where the water, where stuff is floating slowly. Yeah, these allies will not go underwater. If we had underwater allies, that wouldn't be so bad. So it won't be too bad when we start using them for tree chopping and tree clearing. Some of the other projects. But actually, they are a little weird when it comes to tree chopping because if I'm trying to, if I'm trying to do like a leaf wrecking thing, or not leaf wrecking, like a mass speed of leaves, the allies can be a bit of a pain because you can't, in order to avoid getting them hit, then it actually stops the weapon, the tool's flow. Oh, whoops. Sorry, stone guy. He tried to throw stuff at me, both of them did, and because they threw it at me while I was floating, it went down rather than up. So it has to refloat itself to the surface. There we go. Are you happy now? Okay. Here we go. And where was I? I don't know. Through here, I guess? Maybe? That'll do. End of that row. You would think doing this I'm going to get enough, whoa, whoops. There's a hole! That I'm going to get enough gravel and sand to make my own concrete for the ones that we weren't able to buy. It'll be touch and go on that front because, I'm getting enough gravel. What the? Okay. I found a hole. I have to do this not swimming. That's probably part of it. Or let's not swim. Oh, yeah, as soon as I do that and get swim mode. This is... I don't know. So the haste or the movement is pokey. But we're getting there. I'm seeing the shape right now. It's a rectangular shape of what it turns out to be is an observation deck inside the sub. So, for example, like we've got portholes, and they each have an observation spot inside, so I could theoretically add, I don't know, armor stands or something inside. They're not going to be the right scale, but that's the notion. I don't know why they put that in the 3D print. Maybe there's a way to print little Beatles characters to go with that. I'm not entirely sure. It's coming. I know. They're coming. It's about nighttime, so let me just go sleep, guys. Oh, that one's going to be a problem. It's stuck under the lights. You waiting for something? It's almost here. I'd leave. He looks so upset. It's kind of funny. There we go. Hello, can you give it to me? Thank you. Great. I see where we left off because I got a hole. Okay. Hey, come here. Alright, so because the design came with an observation deck, I was actually quite lucky about that one. Which means that it's going to be easier for me to find out what I want to do with it afterwards, and probably put some sort of reference to our fine viewership friends. So yeah, that's the plan, man. Stan, whatever. Person. There we go. So the swimming one means I can just point in front of me and everything works. But when I'm standing, not so much. Everything's slower. At least, on the other hand, I don't get myself as many weird little holes. Well, I say as I find a hole. Come on. There we go. So, for those of you that are parents, are your kids back in school yet? It seems like a lot of them are. Or do they go back next week or not till September? Whatever. It's different in different regions. And it's also changed over the years, too. Like, my kids have to go back at the tail end of August, but I could swear when I was a kid I didn't have to go back till right after the long weekend. And the retailers in the area love that, because then they don't have to worry about when they're going to have their back-to-school sort of weekend sales. It becomes the long weekend back-to-school blitz, which used to be a great time to travel if your family was organized enough. Like in our region, if your family was organized enough to have done the back-to-school stuff before that, because so many people were stuck doing the back-to-school shopping thing that they weren't traveling. So it made, well, camping was always a challenge, but like actually going places out of town and stuff, not bad, because it wasn't full of crowds. And this one could probably use another light. Oh, I'm gonna pull that layer off next. Put down here for now. I hear you. I do not want to deal with you at the moment. I'm learning I have to not miss with that one. Because if I miss with that one, it takes so much longer for it to come back. We'll just keep going in that direction. The next time we get the breathing warning, we need to go up and let the little guys do their thing. I don't think I would necessarily say I couldn't live without allays, but they definitely make life easier, and maybe sometime I'll figure out how to get them to do a lot of harvesting for some of my farms and stuff. I think that might be kind of neat to get them to do it, but I have to watch a few more videos on how to do that. There are some people that are really good at that sort of thing. I was noting Griffin Prime had a whole bunch of allays doing stuff in his space station sort of thing. Well, Sky Station last year. And last Halcyon Heights season, I guess. And I really liked that. I wanted to give that sort of thing a go, but I'm not quite sure how to make it happen. It looked like somehow the stuff was harvested. It's like it was harvesting itself, and then it was just the allays collecting it. I know Poodles talked about wanting to have the allays do the pickups and stuff for her farms as well, rather than doing all the redstone. I think it's kind of fun. You don't have to worry about hopper lag and all that kind of jazz. But to me, it doesn't yet feel AFK, I guess. Like, I don't know how I would do that. So, another one of those someday learn pieces. You know? I will be like 100 years old. And if Minecraft still exists in 100 years, I'll still be learning things. Although, I mean, if I'm 100 years old and still playing Minecraft, I probably forgot more than I ever learned. And this bit I'm going to have to clean up myself because it's underneath the deep. Seems like doing it this way, rather than the mass sweeping side to side, makes it so that I have fewer blocks left behind on the floor. Plus, some of them, I'm also getting this impression that more are going upwards, but I'm not sure how accurate that is, because I'm just paying attention since it's in front of me, as opposed to behind. Oh, I fell in my hole. I'm gonna get to the end of the row, game. Listen. Oh, I guess I'm not. I don't want to deal with you. So. Okay, where is... I saw the punk. There he is. I do like that loyalty thing. That's actually really cool. I can see why Swanky went with that. Last on his previous seasons. That's actually kind of fun. I like, as many of you are aware, I prefer distance combat when I can. I don't like close-up combat, hence being an infinity person for my bow. Because then I can just use arrows ad infinitum. Ad infinitum, I guess. And, so I don't have to worry about it, but I like this trident thing. It's kind of cool. It has its purpose. I would not have bought one from a trident shop or something, but because I happened to get one, why not, right? Same sort of thing with the alloys. I would never have actually gone looking for them. Probably would have done it manually and picked up all this nonsense myself manually. But hey, since you got them. Bit disappointed that right now none of my allies are wild allies. We've actually had to breed them all up, just because I've had multiple times where I've lost multiple allies, or because when I'm down here, generally they seem to have a mental time limit before they just take off and decide they're going to do their own thing. And so, for example, I would not be surprised at any point in time soon if I go up there and I find out, oh, hey, you do not any longer have, let's say a dirt ally. Why not? Well, because you didn't give him any dirt, no job to do, so he took off to another area where he thought he could actually find something. Go 1, 2, and I'm up. And we got copper out. XP. Oh, okay. I didn't even know XP had a hitbox. I can see why, but it's just interesting. We have boxes. Lots and lots of boxes today. Uh-oh, where are you? I'm looking. Where are you? You're above me. No. Over there. Right? So if I just ignore you for a round, I don't have to talk to you. The funny thing about this boat is it's not quite long enough. I mean, I like the length, so don't get me wrong, I'd even make it smaller. But it's not quite long enough that going from one end to the other is enough to get outside the mob spawn sphere. It's not 128 blocks apart. Kidding. Threw stuff at me and I didn't take it. Wait till I get to the top, guys. Excuse me. Who's that? Oh, the sheep. Okay. And it's almost nighttime. Who's stuck? Oh, you're slow. Okay. Ah! Go to restart in 5 minutes. And I see. So what do we got? Ooh, okay. I'm going to take it to the server restart, which is a nice half-hour point, and then we're out of here. I have seen that our fine friend Wolfen is alive and kicking on the server. Well, for now. And I say that because their subject line suggests that she's dying in a trial chamber. One of those other things I haven't tried yet. So, at the server reboot point, I will hand you guys off to her. And probably join you in there for a little while, but I will keep on digging at this end. The more that we can get dug out, the better. If we do anything super exciting, I will try and save it for tomorrow. I didn't expect to actually have as many diamonds last night as I did, so that was a surprise to me. Otherwise I would have brought you along. So that's the last part of the story that I didn't end up getting around to mentioning earlier when I started, was I had multiple different locations. I mean, they used to say, you know, diamonds come in, what, 8s or something? Like up to 4 blocks? I had multiple spots where I had 2 neighboring diamond blobs, so I would get approximately 12 or 13 ore in a zone. And that doesn't mean like far away, like quite literally these were like kitty cornered to one another. So I'm going to argue that that's part of how we ended up with, what, 30 some odd blocks of diamond? Up. Everybody else is stuck. Oh, fishies. I love hitboxes, but I would love it if Mojang or a mod, like a quality of life mod, would offer me the opportunity to turn off hitboxes for mobs, and just leave it on for entities. You know, or vice versa. We're just about at the top of the half hour. But yes, if one wants to, we, as I said, we'll be winding ourselves down and heading over to Wolfen at the half hour point. Not trying to be selfish or anything like that, just it seems to be a nice solid switch point. Into that level. Okay. Now I'm out of air. Anything else down here? Clean up. Time to clean up. It's time to clean up. 2, 3. Any other blocks? This one. Everything else is rising. Nope, that's not. Alrighty. Server restarting in a minute. What are you missing? Not gonna take a minute. Yep, come on. Because you didn't wait, sir. I think that's everybody. Mostly. Come on, guys. Thank you. Okay, back to home. Oops, I left something behind. Back to home. So we're gonna get out of here. Just for a brief moment. Who's upset? Oh, I don't care, I left it. Tough luck. Alright, so it's a disconnect. And we shall get this raid started. Alright, let's see if I can get a cheat button. Easy way. Local Imperial Wolf, and there we are. Alright, so I want to say thank you to everybody that came by. As always, it's very much appreciated. Nobody has to come by. And if you stayed, thank you for that as well. We had a fantastic moderation team today, so we'll get this raid started, and then I'll say thanks to those people.
They've managed.
Indeed. They managed me, as usual. So, extra special thank you to the new followers today, as well as our clue spenders to help keep things a little more interesting. Mike Burton and Swanky Potato and Yellow all spent clues today. Thank you very much to our moderation team, including Scrublord, Mama Bear, Benson, Tiz, and Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Oh, and Zerk. Oh, and Zerk, yes. We had additional conversation from Poodle Pirate and Yellow, excuse me, as well as Mike Burton, No Active, Swanky Potato, G. Silas, Minneapolis, Mel, and Open, which apparently that's where we're headed. That's why that's in there. So, if you're into the usual stuff, the emotes and so forth, they are on the screen. If you have any feedback, as always, you can toss it in the Discord. Please do give Wolfen my best. I will join you guys on the flip side. And we'll see where we're at tomorrow, but it's probably more mining of some sort. In the meantime, have yourselves a great day, and bye-bye for now.
Transfer complete.